And we take Pro Night. Our athletes, our fighters take Pro Night. It's a great nighttime supplement to help recovery. Protein, great, and it's only 2 grams of carbohydrate per serving. So very low, doesn't gain the fighter's weight.
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. And if anybody ever know my story, man, they know where I'm coming from and why I said that, man. Thank y'all for having me on this card, man. Hey, March 16th, it's gonna be 4th of July. Let's get it, man. That's all I got. Thank y'all.
I was born by the river.
Gregory Corbin certainly has a sweet voice, and I know that he's hoping to inflict some punishment against the man that I'm getting ready to introduce. But Gregory Corbin certainly going to have and be well represented here in Dallas. Let's meet the man that will be standing across the ring from him on Saturday on FS1. 25 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 23 wins coming by way of knockout. Originally from St. Louis, now fighting out of Carson, California. He won the IBF Heavyweight Championship back in 2016, having lost a very close matchup against Adam Kovnatski in his recent outing. Ladies and gentlemen, the always entertaining and eccentric. He certainly brings everything, has a sense of style. Here is Prince Charles Martin.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Shout out to my team, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for having me on this card, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. I just came to do my thing on Saturday, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm like this, when I'm in this mind of frame, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody beat me but me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. So you get ready too, baby. Got something for that ass.
As I was saying before, this is a real big card. It's a big, great opportunity for me. You know, I'm used to fighting on smaller cards, and this is the biggest stage that I'm going to be on. So I'm definitely ready to put on the performance of a lifetime. You know, I'm in the shape of my life to put on the fight of my life. You know, Chris being from LA, me being from Boston, we haven't lost to LA once this year, so I'm not getting ready to start now. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing everyone.
There we go. Well, he certainly is charismatic, is Jean-Pierre Augustin. And his opponent on Saturday night, PBC on Fox Sports pay-per-view, 37 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 32 wins coming by way of knockout, fighting and representing Riverside, California. Having challenged Deontay Wilder and Vitaly Klitschko for the heavyweight championship of the world. When it comes to guys who entertain, who bring their best, who wear their heart on their sleeves, this man does that. He fights with emotion. He fights for passion. He fights for his family. He's a fan-friendly fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Chris the Nightmare Arreola.
First of all, it's an honor to be here, man. To fight in front of tens of thousands of people, millions across the world. From my first fight, fighting in a tent with 150 fans watching. But it's an honor to be here. I can't wait for Saturday. And I trained hard for this fight. I trained hard because I know Jean-Pierre is out here to make a statement. And he's not going to make a statement with me. You know, all luck goes to him after this. But Ale is going to get this win, and his L has got to go.
All right, well, Chris Arreola predicting a victory, saying his O has got to go. Looking forward to that matchup to kick off the pay-per-view. Next on the pay-per-view, Neri versus Arroyo, a 10-round bantamweight matchup. It's also promoted by Zanfer Promotions, and this matchup is significant because you have Mexico going head-to-head against Puerto Rico. This venue is going to be electric on Saturday night, obviously, for Spence and Garcia. But Mexico against Puerto Rico, what a rivalry. 18 wins, 2 losses, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. A 2008 Olympian for Puerto Rico, won a world title at 115 pounds back in 2015. He's certainly a technician. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Miguel Arroyo.
First of all, I want to thank God for this opportunity. I want to thank Tom Brown and everybody responsible for bringing me and having me on this card. I want to thank my team, especially my family. My opponent, everybody knows, Mexico and Puerto Rico bring great satisfied fight for the fans. So I'm looking forward on Saturday night to give everybody what they deserve. Great night of boxing. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Joe Arroyo. Now let's bring up his opponent. 28 wins, no losses, 24 wins coming by way of knockout. You want to talk about a heavy hitter? This man is certainly that. Having captured the WBC bantamweight crown by stopping Shinsuke Yamanaka in Japan, just 24 years of age, very charismatic. The fans in Mexico love him, and they will certainly, no doubt, come out to support him on Saturday night here in Arlington. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the undefeated Luis Neri.
Buenas tardes. Pues quiero agradecer a PBC por el apoyo y por la oportunidad de debutar una función tan grande como es la de Mikey Garcia contra Spence Jr. en una arena tan grande como esta. Y pues he mirado pelear a Arroyo, es un peleador fuerte, rápido, pero tenemos muy buena preparación para ganar esta pelea.
I want to thank
You got it.
I want to thank everyone for making this possible. I know my rival is strong and he comes to fight, but I want to thank everyone for this opportunity and I'm gonna do the best I can.
Es todo.
And that's all I gotta say.
Round of applause to Luis Neri, also Chris Areola, who happens to be security and translator, and Librado Andrade doing the translation as well. Boy, oh boy, I told you it takes a team effort to put on an event of this magnitude, and you certainly get that with what we just saw. Next on the pay-per-view is the co-main event, Benavidez versus Love, also promoted by Samson Boxing and Mayweather Promotions. And I mentioned an event of this magnitude. Well, this man has been a part of the biggest events in the history of combat sports. Been there, done that, always dresses very stylish. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friend, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Mr. Leonard Ellerbe.
Thank you for everyone coming out. On behalf of Mayweather Promotions, we're very, very excited to be a part of this great historic event here at AT&T Stadium. What a fabulous card that Tom Brown, TGG Promotions, Ringstar, PBC have put on. I think the fans are in for a great, great treat. The co-main event, I can't say enough. This guy right here, David Benavidez. I've had the opportunity of watching him up close and personal for 3 fights. Well, this will be the 3rd fight against one of my fighters. Outstanding talent. He does everything well, but he also makes mistakes, just like any other fighter. I think come this Saturday night that Jay Leon, he'll have a great opportunity to be able to exploit some of those mistakes. Coming into this fight, we know that Jay Leon is a tremendous underdog, but we have all seen in the number of years throughout boxing, anything can happen. We're fully confident that coming away this Saturday night, that Jay Leon is going to be able to get the job done. It's a huge fight, and it's a tremendous challenge. But again, I know Jay Leon can get it done. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, he's just not our fighter, he's considered family. We care about this guy inside the ring and outside the ring. In his last fight, he was going through, not taking anything away from the Peter Quillen fight. He was going through a lot of things, and it happens in the sport. And oftentimes, as fans and media, we don't understand what the fighters go through. The fighters have it tough. All the people see is just lights, cameras, action, but they don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Jay is extremely motivated for this fight. I've never seen his mental capacity be on this particular level. He's an expecting father, something that he's always wanted. He's at a point in his life where he's at peace. And being at peace coming into a major, major event is big. It's really, really big. Again, the challenge, it will be very, very tough because I'm one firsthand who has a tremendous amount of respect for this gentleman to my right. He's an outstanding fighter, and he comes to fight. But on Saturday night, we will see the best of Jay Leon. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to bring to the podium none other than Mayweather Promotions' own Jay Leon Love.
First, I want to thank God for the opportunity, all the companies that made this happen, the promotion, everybody. I want to thank everybody for putting this great event on. It's a great card. Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia, and then you got the undercard, us. David Benavidez, Team Benavidez has been so respectful. It's always been that way. Great group of guys, great champion, former champion, whatever you want to call them. I have had my days in this game, and a lot of people don't believe in me, but that's okay because I believe in myself. And that's one thing in the world that people don't get. I was born in this world without anybody here, none of you. Y'all didn't know me. Y'all don't know my back history. Y'all don't know where I came from, what I've been through in my life. And I don't care for you to care about it, but I'm okay. I had to face some demons in my life, and I conquered those demons. So I feel like this fight is just another demon that I got to conquer. I'm going to come in, do what I'm supposed to do, give nothing but great effort, put on an exciting fight. I mean, this is just not a regular fight. This is one of the biggest stages here. Dallas, thank you for bringing us out. All the media here. I appreciate the support that everybody's been giving me. Shout out to everybody, all the fans across the world that will be tuning in. I'll be here March 16th, giving a great motherfucking effort. I'll tell you that right now. Shout out to my team. I'm blessed and I'm ready to rock. Let's get it.
Thank you very much, Jay. Appreciate it. Thank you very much to Jay Leon Love. Certainly hasn't had it easy. And the man that he's going to collide against on Saturday night, 22-0, 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Former WBC super middleweight champion of the world. His promoter, Samson Lukowicz, when this young man burst onto the scene years ago, Samson told me, he goes, I got someone special. And when it comes to evaluating talent, Samson Lukowicz knows to find and how to find world champions. And he said, this guy is something very special. He even gave him his nickname, El Bandera Roja, the red flag. Instead of throwing in the white flag, you throw up the red flag. And now that has become a part of his walkout. He's always so entertaining. He has a brother that is a fighter as well, world champion, and his father as well, who's his trainer. What a tremendous family. All these guys have very good families, but I've got an opportunity to get to know these guys over the past several years, and what a class act. This man goes out, he performs. I'll tell you a quick story when he defeated Rogelio Porky Medina. He threw an 8-punch combination. I was fortunate enough to be on the call, and I almost lost my mind. It was that electric. You can't even make that in a video game. And on Saturday night, he's going to be looking to try to put on a show. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing David El Bandera Roja Benavides.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank God for allowing me to be in this position that I am. Al Heyman, Samson Lukowicz, but last but not least, my father, Jose Benavides. Without my father, I wouldn't be here. But I've trained very hard for this fight. You know what I mean? Very excited to fight in Dallas, Texas at the Cowboy Stadium in front of all these fans on pay-per-view. You know what I mean? He says he's had a lot of demons in his life, but this is the worst demon ever, and I guarantee you're not going to conquer this one. Thank you.
He is very confident, is David El Bandera Roja Benavides, and you see the flags over here. My goodness, always entertaining. And now we are going to go ahead and have a conversation and ask some questions to the fighters. We'll start off with Mr. Corbin. Mr. Corbin, for you being a native of Dallas, what does this mean for you to be fighting here at AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys?
This is very big, man, and I appreciate everyone for allowing me to be a part of this. It's very big for me and my community, man, so I'm thankful.
Now, for people who've never seen you fight, what can they expect on Saturday night?
They have seen me fight, and I keep saying it over and over again, man. If you ever watch a little bit of Riddick Bowe, a little bit of George Foreman, a little bit of Holyfield, you have seen me fight before. You just have not seen it in his body. But come March 16th, you will get a bird's eye view.
Thank you very much, Mr. Corbin. And Charles Martin, for you, how excited are you to be fighting on a card of this magnitude?
Yeah, I'm ecstatic about it, you know what I mean? And you're going to see a lot of Prince Charles Martin in that ring, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't try to be like nobody else but myself.
Now, assuming everything goes well on Saturday, who do you want after this one in the ultra-competitive heavyweight division?
That's just up to my team, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Don't
make out things,
up to your team, brother. Don't look past me. That's what you're not gonna do.
Let me speak, bro.
You're right, but I'm just saying, don't look past me.
My obstacle at hand, you know what I'm saying? So Saturday, I'm gonna get rid of this bum, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's up to my team of who we gonna have next, you know what I'm saying?
Say what you want. It's real over here, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we gonna fight, bro. We gonna fight.
Already.
I don't want to hear no words. I ain't a man of all these words, dog.
Correct. I hear you.
Bet that.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to fight, and they're going to fight for free on FS1. So that is our opening fight for free on FS1. You don't even have to pay for this fight. So buy the pay-per-view and get yourself revved up on FS1 with Charles Martin, Gregory Corbin. Now let's stick with the heavyweight division, and let's discuss with Mr. Augustin. Now that you are 2 days away from the biggest moment of your career, what is going through your mind as you prepare for this huge event?
Well, I'm actually thinking that I probably should have brought Areola Pat's jersey. But, outside of that, I'm just getting myself mentally prepared to, put on a boxing clinic.
Now, Areola likes to come forward, throw punches. Does that excite you, knowing that you're not going to have to go and chase him?
Absolutely. I mean, this is exactly what we prepared for the past, 11, 12 weeks. Someone coming straight at me like a train, so I'm definitely prepared for it.
Chris, for you, during the grand arrivals on Tuesday here in the Dallas area, you had and received a tremendous response. How much did that touch your soul?
Honestly, it's an honor, man. It's an honor when anybody asks about me or they want to autograph, take a picture. It's an honor, man. I'm nobody without the fans, man. And the fact that they still remember me and they still want to take a picture of me, they still want to autograph, it's an honor. But at the end of the day, all my fans can't come in the ring with me. Even though I wish they could, they can. It's going to be me and Augustine. And I promise we're gonna give it war. We're going to give the fans a great fight.
Absolutely.
You have said that your goal is to once again fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. Assuming you are victorious on Saturday, who do you want next?
Like you said, got to take care of business Saturday. I'm open for anybody. Anybody wants to get it, I'll be more than ready, more than happy to give it to you guys. But first things first, Augustine, let's take care of business on the 16th. And if you want to give me a jersey, I'll take a Brady. I'm a Brady fan.
What size you wear? What size you wear?
XL. Yeah.
XL. All right, I got you.
Well, I love the pleasantries between the two, and Chris Areola is certainly not a Tom Brady hater. Let's talk about our next matchup. It is Mexico against Puerto Rico. We'll start off with McJoe Arroyo. McJoe, for you, how big would this win over Luis Nery be for you and your career?
Well, it would be big because I'm hungry. I know he's hungry, and I want to be world champion again. And winning this fight, I know it will take me closer to that opportunity.
There's a big rivalry, as we discussed, Mexico against Puerto Rico. You're going to be representing Puerto Rico on Saturday. Knowing that the rivalry is on the line, aside from your business against Luis Nery, does that excite you even more?
Yeah, I mean, every time me as a boxer, I go in the ring. I want to give the fans what they deserve, and it's a great night of boxing. So I will try to have fun in the ring and show my talent that night.
Thank you very much, McJoe Arroyo. We'll have a conversation now with his opponent, Luis Nery. Luis, you are new to PBC. What are you hoping that the fans take away from your performance on Saturday night, PBC on Fox Sports pay-per-view?
Quiero que vean un nuevo Luis Nery más comprometido, más fuerte, que no falle, que más disciplinado, que no falle en el peso.
I want the fans to see me that I don't want to miss on the weigh-in. I want them to see a stronger Nady, a stronger fighter, faster.
Esta vez vengo bien preparado, vengo más preparado que nunca, fuerte, me preparé a conciencia. Arroyo es un peleador fuerte, pero sé que lo puedo vencer en 4 o 5 rounds.
I prepare very well for this fight. I'm very motivated, and this fighter, I'm gonna get rid of him in
Quizá menos.
4, 6 rounds, maybe less.
So that's his prediction.
¿Esa es tu predicción?
Sí, como te digo, vengo bien preparado. He mirado a Arroyo sus peleas.
Like I said,
sé que
I'm
no
well
va a poder
prepared.
conmigo.
I'm well prepared. I came here, I know what I have, and he's not going to be able to sustain my skills.
McJoe, what is your response to the fact that he's saying he's going to finish you? He's not even saying that you're going to get into the second half of the fight. He said you're not going to end the fight standing. What's your response?
Really, I respect, whatever my opponent says. I mean, he has to believe in him. I believe in myself, and Saturday night, the fans are going to have what they deserve, a great fight.
And finally, Wanda, with Luis once again, being a part and representing Mexico in this rivalry against Puerto Rico, one of the most storied rivalries in all of boxing. What does that mean for you to be a part of this on Saturday?
Creo que continúa una nueva rivalidad entre México y Puerto Rico. Arroyo viene con muchas ganas de ganar, yo también, y creo que va a ser una guerra. Van a ver una gran pelea el día sábado.
All I gotta say is you guys are gonna see a great fight. It means that rivalry continues against Puerto Rico, and it's gonna be a great fight, and I'm gonna be ready for it.
Looking forward to that matchup, Luis Nery and McJoe Arroyo. Let's get to our co-main event, Jay Leon Love, David Benavides. Jay, for you, your last outing didn't go according to plan against Peter Quillen. What is going to be the difference in this fight compared to your last outing?
I think mental. Mental is the main key. That's what it is. You got to be mentally prepared. I'm not in there with no bum. I'm in there with a former champion, a great fighter who has much talent. So you got to be mentally prepared for it. So it's going to be a great fight Saturday night.
You also received a very good reception on Tuesday during the grand arrivals. Obviously, Dallas and this area is a fantastic fight town. Did that warm your heart as you went ahead and you were embraced by the fans here?
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is it, man. Like, you don't get it, man. Like, a lot of us come from nothing. Whoever thought we would have a fan base, you know what I mean? I grew up watching Michael Jordan. I was a fan of Michael Jordan, or Mayweather, or these different fighters coming up out of different sports. Whoever thought that Jay Leon Love from a small town in Detroit, Michigan, would have a fan base. So it makes you love the sport much more.
Well, getting to your point about some of those high-level athletes, I mean, we're here at the home of the Dallas Cowboys where Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin have all played and have had significant moments.
Sure.
What does it mean for you to be fighting here at Cowboys Stadium here in Arlington?
It's amazing. I got to thank God again. I'm going to thank him again and again and again. It's such an amazing opportunity to be at the AT&T Stadium. It's an amazing opportunity to be sitting here talking to you, all you media. I mean, come on, it's an amazing event to be up here in the co-main event of such a major, major fight platform. And I'm just blessed, man, and I'm going to take full advantage of the opportunity and display my talent the way I'm supposed to, live up to the expectations of the fight, And that's what we want. That's what you guys want. That's what the fans want. So giving the fans what they want, and that's delivering.
Thank you very much, Jay Leon. Let's talk with Jay Leon's opponent, David Benavides. David, you fought just once in 2018. How excited are you to finally step back inside the ring against Jay Leon Love, PBC on Fox Sports pay-per-view Saturday night?
I'm very excited, you know what I mean? I've been on the sidelines, you know, just seeing everybody get their glory. You know what I mean? There's a lot of champions that I want to face, but first I got to take on Jay Leon Love. You know what I mean? I feel like Jay Leon Love's time has passed already. I used to watch him fight when I was 14 years old, you know, on Mayweather's undercards, you know what I mean? He didn't take advantage of his time now, and he's not going to do it then. He's not going to do it now, you know what I mean? I feel like I have to send a message out and set an example of what I'm going to do to Jay Leon Love to let all the fighters at 168 know that what's coming from him.
Jay Leon, we'll get back to you, David, but Jay Leon, he has mentioned about some of these other world champions. In your mind, do you think that David Benavides is overlooking you?
Hell yeah, for sure. I mean, he's tasted the glory. He had the WBC super middleweight world title, which is major. The kid has done his thing. You know, you can't knock him. But fuck, I ain't no bum either. And I'm here, and I train my ass off, and I'm ready to fight, and I'm looking for the knockout just as anybody else is. And so that's what we're gonna do, and that's how I know this is gonna make for a great fight.
I mean, if Porky Medina puts you to sleep, what you think I'm gonna do to you?
You ain't even punching like that. Relax.
I knocked the guy that knocked you out cold. How am I not punching like that?
You ain't
Come
punching
on,
like
man.
that. It's cool.
Don't try to play me.
When
like
you
that.
supposed to knock out everybody else you fought? Ronald.
I broke Ronald's face after the second
Did you?
fight.
You
I gave him a
broke his
concussion,
face?
bro. Ask him.
Ronald don't even speak English. I don't ask him.
After I got done
Ronald
with him,
don't
he
even
couldn't
speak
speak.
English like that. I don't ask him.
I'm looking forward to do the same to you.
At the end of the day, bro, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
I don't
too,
do
you know
the
what I mean?
talking. That's not what I do.
I don't care
do
if
the
that's
talking.
what you do.
Saturday night, I'll
You
be on
going
the
to
other side
sleep
of the ring.
Saturday night.
Do your
You
thing.
going to sleep.
And you go ahead and do that tough boy shit, that whack ass shit. I guess they do that in Arizona. I don't know where you from.
Yeah, and then from where you
Whatever.
from, they go to sleep where you from.
Man, stop it.
Them
You
boys
know
go
where
to
I'm
sleep
from.
out there. Huh?
At the end of the day, I'm right here though.
I'm right here too.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Ain't
what?
never
All right,
been
well,
no home.
gentlemen,
Hey,
Saturday
what
night.
does that mean?
Saturday night, we'll all be here. Saturday night, we'll all be here. Wait a minute, gentlemen. Hey, guys. No, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Gentlemen, come on, guys. Hey, relax, guys. Relax, guys. Relax. Hey, yo. Relax. Come on, guys. All right.
Y'all gotta sell it on Saturday. Y'all gotta sell it on Saturday night.
All right, gentlemen. All right. Well, tempers are flaring. Hey, guess what? You don't get paid to throw punches right now. You get paid to throw punches on Saturday night. So let's be civil. Let's not throw punches today, tomorrow. But Saturday night, when the bell rings, you can throw as much punches as you want. Because I sure as hell am going to be ringside. I can't wait. And the public at home can't wait to watch this. That's the co-main event. That's the co-main event. That ain't even the main event. Oh, my goodness. It is going to be electric. AT&T Stadium. And I apologize about the language, but I will correct myself, so we apologize. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to have the face-off. PBC Fox Sports pay-per-view. I tell you what you should do at home. Order the pay-per-view. Watch PBC on Fox Sports pay-per-view. Check it out. That's what you should do, and that's what I'm going to do. So thank you very much for coming on. We'll have the face-off. Thank you very much, AT&T Stadium. Saturday night, Spence, Garcia, this loaded undercard. Now the fighters are going to face off, and oh boy, Saturday night's going to be fun here in Arlington. Thank you.
Let's go, guys.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go. We got to show the move. Come on up here, Dave. Up front.
Both of you guys will get the opportunity. You're gonna get the opportunity. Hey, we here. We worked hard. We here. We bust our motherfucking Keep Benavidez! Keep Benavidez!
All right, anybody who wants to speak with Chris, grab him right here.